Welcome to Financial Literacy Class 101. Our topic of today is why do you need Bitcoin to confirm your beacons? In other words, it's called beacon affirmation. So, in Financial Literacy Class 101, I've realized so many people get conned when buying a piece of land. So that is why I'm explaining the due process. We said the first thing when buying a parcel of land is conduct a land search. Then the land search should confirm the dimensions and confirm that that parcel does not have a caution, a caveat, or has been charged by a bank. The second thing is confirm the landowner. Does the details of the title deed and the land search and the landowner correspond? So that we may not meet a situation where the landowner was in a possession of maybe the wife's title deeds, or was in the possession of the auntie's title deed, or was in possessions of the grandfather's title deed. The repercussion of the landowner selling the grandfather's parcel of land, since they were in possession of the title deed, is that you will have to incur an extra 60,000 for the land succession process, so that we may succeed this title deed from the possession from the grandfather now to the landowner selling you. So the second thing, we said land search, you need to conduct it at least 3 times. You need to confirm when you're negotiating with the owner before you sign the sales agreement. Then again after that, we talked about once the title deed has been transferred into your names, you need to conduct another land search. About the sales agreement, I have a video that has you'll just scroll amongst my videos. Kindly subscribe so that every time YouTube algorithm will be suggesting these videos as I upload them. So we are in Financial Literacy Class 101, where financial literacy, we are giving you value of your money. So many people are money is getting wasted by failing to follow the due process. I have a video that tells you how to buy a land without being scammed, and another one that tells you how to legally draft a sales agreement. And for today, we are in that person who has already conducted land search. They have bought the land, they have confirmed the land is in their title deed. What next step do they need to do? It's a follow-up tutorial. That is why you need to subscribe, so that anytime I upload a video, YouTube will be suggesting to you. So today, the lesson of today is why do we need to confirm the beacons? So let me give you a scenario and you will understand why after you buy, the cost of affirming one beacon is only 3k per beacon. I'm Jogu, a land surveyor and a financial consultant. So it's this way. 1 acre of land. 1 acre of land is its dimensions is 0.4047 hectares. You get it? So once we talk about one acre, it means it can produce 8 portions. 8 portions of these parcels we call 50 feet by 100 feet. 50 feet by 100 feet. Are you getting? So it means if you have one portion of land, it can produce 8 parcels. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 parcels. But for 1 acre, the dimensions, once you divide it into 8 portions, each portion will be 0.05 hectares. That is if 1 acre you divide into 8 portions. But remember, for you to subdivide a parcel, you need to include the area of a road. The road is called accessibility. For the land survey board to approve your subdivision, we have to include a road. So in once we are subdividing, this is the way we subdivide the parcel. We'll put the parcel that way. The 2 end portions will just remain, but in between we will make a road, and then here we'll divide into 3 portions, here into 3 portions. So we have portion 1, portion 2, portion 3, portion 4, portion 5, portion 6, portion 7, portion 8. You get it? So what happens, and it's a scam I'm exposing. Land property sellers normally have like 10 or 5 acres. For this tutorial purpose, we will deal with the case situation of a person who a land property seller ama kampuni ya mashamba ambayo has 3 acres. So what happens? We say that 150 feet, 50 feet by 100 feet, its dimensions is 0.045 hectares. So it means once we remove the road, once we are subdividing 1 acre, it can only produce 7 of these ones. 7. It normally produce 7 portions. You get it? 7 portions of full 50 by 100. You get it? So the 8th portion, so it will produce 7 portions that are 0.045 hectares. But initially we had said once you divide 1 acre into 8 equal portions, it will normally produce 0.05 hectares. With that is just calculation, a layman's calculation, remembering that we've not put the chance that this parcel we must give each parcel an accessibility to the road so that the land survey board will approve it. So this is just from the calculator way of doing. So once we are subdividing, it depends with the shape of the land, and 1 acre will produce 7 portions. 7 portions that each portion is 50 feet by 100 feet. You get me? Now this is what happens. So it means what happens to the 8th portion. For the 8th portion, it will not be full. Depending on here, the road we normally give the road 9 meters. So for the 8th portion, we will remain with the space. So it means in every acre, once you subdivide every acre, it will produce 7 portions. Every acre will be producing 7 portions. Once it produces 7 portions, the 8th portion will not be 50 by 100. It will be something like 40 by 30. And 40 by 30, the Land Physical Planning Act still holds water. You cannot subdivide a portion that is less than 50 feet by 100 feet in a freehold land, unless it is, you can only produce such when maybe it is in parcels that are near an urban area, near a commercial area, those parcels that had got a title deed in those old recent days, in a municipal council, in the Nairobi municipality. There is a difference between Nairobi municipality and Nairobi district. So in Nairobi municipality and parcels that have been developed, if a parcel has been developed like those properties in Kahawa and Dani, which is 40 feet by 10 feet, those ones is okay, we can produce a title deed. Also the other properties that already before 2018 we got that Land Physical Planning Act that says no parcel will be divided less than 50 feet by 100 feet. Any parcel that had been divided before that and they had been given a title deed, you can buy them, they can still hold water. You get it? And the last thing is a parcel that the surveyor has submitted the reason why they have to give one portion 50 feet by 100 feet. So now let us continue in our tutorial. So we said 1 acre produce 7 portions. The 8th portion will not be full. This is what the land property sellers do. Remember, they have three acres. So it means this is acre. Let us draw the actual acres the way they should be. The parcel of land is this way. Then they have 3 acres. You get it? So we said every acre will produce 7 portions that are 50 feet by 100 feet. So 7 portions, 50 feet by 100 feet. Other 7 portions, 50 feet by 100 feet. Also here it is 50 feet by 100 feet. So what happens? There is a space that is remaining. So what they will do, once they get this quack surveyor, that is not a surveyor, it's a quack surveyor, they will tell him to push the boundaries. So you will meet, once they push the boundaries, they are trying to occupy that parcel, that space. Remember, every portion is remaining a small space. Here remains a small space. This one is remaining a small space. For them to have, remember, they are there to make profit. For them to make profit for these small portions, they will have to push your 50 feet by 100 feet. Now you will meet, for them to do this, your 50 feet has to be pushed to either to be 47 by 98 for them to be able to get a whole parcel in these spaces that are remaining. That is why, and once they come in drawing the mutation form that will be approved, it will be legit. It will be having the legal documents. That is why you are told, once you get your parcel, it's good to have to confirm the beacons, because you will meet initially. These are the parcels of land. So initially yours should be, but the title deed reads 50 by 100. But the real dimensions on ground, you meet this side it is 48, and this side that is supposed to be 100, it is like 98. To avoid, now what happens, you on the ground will be saying my parcel reads 50 feet by 100 feet. So yours reads 50 by 100. Also the neighbor ones reads 50 feet by 100 feet. That is a mutation form that had been submitted. But on the actual ground, this side is 49, and this side is, let's say this side is 98. So now this is where you'll be having a conflict of your boundary. The neighbor, once they measure their area, using a tape measure from this side to this side, they'll be saying it's 49 feet. So they will have to encroach your area. They'll have to encroach all this area, saying that his parcel, the title deed reads 50 feet by 100 feet. Remember, the title deed gives an approximate of the acreage. So with that you will have conflict. That's why you are told, once you buy your parcel, as a due diligence, you need to have a beacon to affirm the beacons, and I, Njogu surveyor, will come and confirm the dimensions. Then I will give you a beacon certificate. With that, your neighbor can never encroach your area, and you can never encroach in your area. Remember, you don't want to construct let's say you're constructing six stoneys. Then you meet that you guys with your fundis, the fundis will come and measure. They know that the parcel is 50 feet by 100 by 50 feet by 100 feet. So they'll come and put the tape measure here. Once they measure here, they'll measure 100 feet. So your parcel, the dimensions are reached here. You'll meet that they have constructed the house up to this area. Constructing, remember now you have constructed your area maybe in a riparian land, or worse, you have constructed in the road reserve. And once you conduct in the road reserve, your building will be demolished. So it's good, once you get your parcel, and your parcel was over 400,000, just get my number as a surveyor, call me, we affirm the beacons. Again, I'll confirm that what are the coordinates of these beacons. You get it? We'll confirm what are the coordinates. Then again, we'll give you a beacon certificate that affirms that this is where your area has reached, and that is where legality has reached. So that in case a neighbor conflicts, that a beacon certificate is a beacon that is a certificate that holds water even in a court of law. You get it? To avoid, you see, I said your title deed will be reading 50 feet by 100 feet. So the fundi will come measure from here 100. Remember, your parcel, the legal area is at 98. So they will end up constructing your house in either the old reserve or in the neighborhood. So if you have and you feel you're investing, I'm only charging 3,000 per beacon. Get that, and it will be good. It will be good that you get it, and it will be good that you get it. So I'm Njogu. I'm a land surveyor and a financial consultant. So thank you.